What up? What up? What up? What up, people? And we are back. We are back. Check out the new look, people. Check out the new look. We're back. We're back, and we're back and better than ever. I am your host, Dwayne, alongside.
Okay, hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Shantae C.
There you go. There you go. And Jeffrey's on his way. Jeffrey's on his way. Y'all can hear us. Y'all can hear us. Welcome to another episode of Three Clarks Podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us every Thursday night, and we back again. What y'all think? I like the black look. I like the black look behind me, the black in the grass. You know,
Wakanda forever.
that's what that's what you call it. The Wakanda forever look. The black in the greenery. That's what we got going. That's
Black
what
and green.
the black in the greenery and the new studio style. You know, the
So
new
I
studio.
need to continue to look at this camera, right?
Yes, until Jeffrey gets here, then you can look at the dual camera.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, Shantae, what's going on with you? How are you doing this evening, Shantae? We've been gone. We last week we didn't do a show because it was a special occasion.
It was our anniversary, baby, you and me.
Yes, it was our 15th. It was a monumental because it's a 15-year anniversary. So can y'all believe it? We've been married 15 years. 15 years. Can you believe it, Shantae? 15 years?
You know, I will tell all the viewers, and I know I shared this on Facebook, but it's kind of unbelievable that we've been married this long. It just feels like yesterday that I married the man of my dreams. Guys, he is definitely my superhero. And I know I said that in the post, but he is definitely the person who gets me um, and helps me and pushes me and lifts me up. And we've had so many happy moments. We've had some sad moments, unfortunately, but all of the moments that we've had have been nothing but the journey that we were supposed to have, and it's made us stronger. And I will forever love him to the depths of my soul. So if you ain't never heard me say it before, you heard me say it now. That's my
Applause, applause, people, applause, applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and for who you are. But anniversaries have special meaning, and I don't know. Each anniversary is supposed to have like I guess it's the diamond anniversary, the paper, the wood,
baby.
the what you call it. Hey Kim, what's going on? It's great seeing you in person this week. Welcome. You know, Kim's in town. Well, I don't know if she's still in town, but she was in town this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, she was at Aunt Bev's house. So hey
oh,
Kim. So hi, what's going on? What's going on?
okay.
So it was great seeing you. So yeah, anniversary is a beautiful thing. It's like I said in my Facebook post, it was like we're not perfect. There's ups and downs, but you know, you live and you learn and you get through it. If you want it to work, it'll work. If you don't want it to work, it'll
It
see what
won't.
it won't. You
That's
know,
for a fact.
see. So that's what's going on. So we did have an anniversary. There's a lot of stuff that went on, a lot of stuff. I think one subject that we really wanted to touch on that we didn't get to touch on last week. Last week the decision Roe versus Wade was knocked down by the Supreme Court. So it's not the law of the land, it's not federal law. And I know you felt very strongly about that subject, Shante. I know we're not going to do a full overview on that, but I know it's something that you wanted to touch on and just tell your point of view on I as everybody as I see us. Let me say this: I saw a thing by Elle Duncan, and it was very poignant. She was talking about how when Kobe died, and Kobe had this thing where he always put down he's a girl dad, had all girls, and he started it as something very very serious and very poignant. And then she was talking about how a lot of men turned it into just a hashtag and was just, oh, they got daughter, girl dad, girl dad, girl dad. And it didn't really mean anything. So she was saying, if you're really a girl dad and you think about what happened with Roe v. Wade, it's like, are you protecting your daughters when it comes to situations like that? Their body, the government is telling you what they can do with their bodies. It's like I am a, you know, and I don't use the hashtag, but I am a girl dad, one and only daughter. But it's like I believe, you know, women should have the choice to do what they want with their body. The government shouldn't say, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that. But you know, a lot of people have been comparing Roe versus Wade. A woman can't control a body, but a gun has more rights than a woman, which makes no sense whatsoever. You know, I have no problem with gun owners. I believe in your Second Amendment right because you got to protect yourself because there are a lot of crazy people out there. But I believe in women should be able to control what she do and how she treats her body.
So how I feel about it is that it requires a special feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when you're a mom, right? You give everything to your kid. And what I mean by that is heart, mind, body, and soul. And if you're simply not ready for that, you're simply not ready for that. That should not be something that is forced upon you. Now, um, they, and when I say they, the people who agree with this law, um, make it seem like it was your intent to create a life. Um, I don't think that it's the intent, especially if you're trying to abort. Let's be honest. Uh, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of, there's going to be a generation of kids who have severe issues because women are going to be forced to make a decision that they did not, may not have been ready to make. Let's just say that. So the product of that is a generation of people who have psychological issues because when moms don't really want to be mothers, they they don't love the kids right. They don't treat them right. They don't do the right thing by them. And so then that becomes a situation where now are you going to pass that from generation to generation to generation? You know what I'm saying? Or then it becomes, you know, the responsibility of the family to kind of like step in and intervene. And then does that become right for the person who says, okay, I'm done raising my kids. Now I got to raise this other kid because my whoever wasn't ready to take her kid. So I just feel like people should have the right to choose. Now, in saying that, that does not mean that I think people misunderstand when the law was struck down, it doesn't mean that abortion is illegal. Let's be clear. That means that the federal law cannot mandate it in every single state. So it's the state's right to choose whether or not it is legal. So then what ends up happening is you have more liberal states that will say, yes, it is legal. So then you'll see people flock in there, or you'll see a series of people who will try to take it upon themselves to do whatever. I don't know. I just think the whole situation is barbaric. I feel that my right as a woman, like I feel like I'm less than a like an equal citizen because I don't have the same rights as a man. Like everything about them is free. Why is that not the same for me? That's how I feel.
Mm, mm, mm. Tell it like it is, Shantae. Tell it like it is. So that's one of the subjects, but there's a lot going on in the last couple of weeks. So I'm gonna run down some topics. I'm gonna run down what's going on in the world that we haven't talked about. You know, people talk about once Jeffrey gets here, he'll time in. So the Brittany Griner situation just had an update today where she pleaded guilty. So she's going to sentencing. So they're saying she's being forced to plead guilty so that she can she's being forced in Russia to plead guilty so she can face up to 10 years. but who knows what happened? They may give.
What's the situation with her?
Brittany Griner was caught at the airport. She plays basketball, and she was at the airport, and she got caught with some marijuana inside Mary Jane inside a state of vape pen. So they were like, "Oh no,
inside a vape pen."
Yeah.
That's how much it was.
Yes.
She's been in jail for 12 years.
Well, 4 months.
No, it's been like a year.
No, it's not been a year. It's February. Since February. Since February. Welcome. Let's get this man on camera, Jefferson.
Lord, can he even get himself situated?
I'm sorry. Okay, my bad.
Right. I mean, he got excited. He just stopped talking about Brittany Griner.
But let's get the update. Well, he needs to get in frame. But Brittany Griner situation, she got caught with it in vape.
Keep talking.
So she got caught with the weed in there. She's been in there. Joe Biden's finally read a letter that her wife wrote to him. She just pled guilty, so her sentencing is next on July 14th. So she could get up to 10 years. So we don't know what the situation is. So you got that going on.
They better not give her 10 years for a vape pen. Come on.
Exactly.
Spiteful. It's Russia.
It's Russia. So I'm gonna run down a few topics, and then we're gonna get into everything that's going on. So we got the stuff that happened in Chicago with the crazy white dude. Usher went viral last week.
I know. I still gotta watch it, guys.
Rihanna is youngest self-made billionaire in America. So I guess Kylie's got X'd out, whatever that is. I guess.
Well, she probably wasn't self-made.
She's just a billionaire.
Right, because her mom had a lot to do with.
She was a millionaire before.
Brand, right. And so Rihanna, because of strictly the music, strictly the beauty products and stuff like that, that's why she probably self-made.
So what else is there? New cover alert: Ella May and Jason Tatum, basketball player. Legendary guitarist Carlos Santana collapsed on stage, rushed to the hospital. We're going to get back and talk about all this stuff. I'm just going through titles of stuff that was just happening this week. Cheer star Jerry Harris. So he was in this reality show called Cheer about cheerleaders. He got sentenced to 12 years for child pornography.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. Elon Musk. What's up? I got two more things I'm gonna talk about, and then we can go back. And then if anything y'all want to talk, Elon Musk quietly fathered twins with an executive before his second child was born with his life partner, supposedly. The Wendy Williams show was canceled, and they scrubbed her from the world. Like they took down her Instagram account, they took down her YouTube page, so you can't even watch the old shows nowhere. What else is going on? R. Kelly gets 30 years. 20 years. Is it 20 years or 30 years? R. Kelly got 30 years. The guy that murdered Nipsey Hussle got life.
I mean, dang, that's like a lot.
That's what I'm saying. We wasn't on for 2 weeks. So we haven't been on since last week.
But you just rambling.
I'm just rambling. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Okay.
Right.
And let's talk history. People. So the Las Vegas
topics he could have talked about.
Well, I'm gonna talk that first, and then y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about. Y'all okay? I'm sorry.
Okay, talk history.
What would y'all want to talk about?
Talk history.
Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders have made history by hiring the first Black female as team president of a major football league. So she is Sandra is the first Black female to hold position as a team president in the NFL history. She's looked forward to it. She's game control Nevada chairwoman, a game controlling board position she held 2009, 2021. She served as city attorney for 2013, 2016 as litigation attorney for MGM International. So she's no joke. She looked like a model though. I'm like, she look like a model. I'm gonna share the screen, Jeffrey. I'm gonna share the screen before you say something. I know
I'm
Jeffrey was just about to
you
say something.
Got it on your face. Like,
Jeffrey was just about to say something. He's like,
all of us. We look at your face.
there you go. You see it? That's the owner, and that's the new team president. Look at that girl. She ain't no average. So that's what we got going on. So what do y'all think?
Well, yeah, they got to do something like that. Even their coach was saying racist stuff, or their old ex-coach.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They had to fire him. Well, he quit.
Control.
They let him quit.
Yeah.
They let him quit because he was saying racist stuff, but he was out of there. Damage control.
And,
So
their ownership was always labeled as being somewhat racist in the past.
Raiders.
Well,
You think so?
Yeah.
That's interesting, but
You know.
unfortunately, that kind of stuff happens. But guess what? At least they gave the opportunity for a black woman to shine. So
They didn't give it to nobody cheap, nobody that couldn't do the job.
they
Just
didn't
to give
give it
it
to
to
nobody cheap.
anybody. Just gave it to anybody.
Anybody cheap?
But you know what? The Raiders were one of the like one.
on the corner and give it to her.
But you gotta think about in the early 2000s, the Raiders gave a black quarterback a chance, but he was just lazy. Oh boy, they drafted number one that wouldn't read the playbook, kept eating food. I forgot about him, but you know,
I had so much high hopes with him.
I can't remember his name either.
Something
Williams, I think it was Williams or something.
All right.
Why Wendy? Because I don't know what they did to Wendy. Wendy's talking about she's gonna do a new podcast.
that would work.
She's saying she's gonna do a podcast, and that's probably best for Wendy. She came from radio.
She gonna blow up because people probably, she got some avid fans.
Yeah, so she's already got a following, and she's already got what's going on. So it's like if the Wendy Williams show, the producers, they just got rid of everything. So
And she gonna be no holds bar on that podcast.
and she can get
She gonna be cussing, being ratchet, and everything.
You're right.
yeah, she can get her whoever she wants.
Yeah,
She got some people she can get.
yeah.
Because they had to they were gonna replace her, and then she was like, I guess to keep her from suing them, let's just cancel it, start over, as opposed to replacing her. And she was talking about suing
Right.
them. So all
Right.
right, we'll just cancel it.
And we're gonna wipe everything. But the thing is, you can scrub somebody, but that don't take away their fame.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
So how you gonna leave?
Bye, Rachel.
You just gonna leave and not tell us?
We love you,
That's how-
Rachel.
Show my face. You know, okay, that little boy was messing with you the other day. I had to check him for you. You all right? You okay?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Come give mommy some kiss.
Okay. Lord have mercy. Hey, everybody say hey to Rachel.
I love you, boo boo.
Hey, Mom.
What's up, Jefferson? Guys?
We're live on air. Everybody, hold on. Everybody just say hey. We live on air and everything. Goodness gracious. Okay. Hey, everybody. Everybody's here and we just live on air. Y'all leave. So, what was other subjects we were just talking about? What's going on in the world?
Okay,
So,
so y'all take it off me for a second.
Lord have
We're gonna
mercy.
talk to grandma.
Okay, good Lord. All right. So Jefferson, Usher, he went viral this week. Yes, Usher went viral because Usher decided to what was that he did? He did the Tiny Desk for NPR. So he did Tiny Desk for NPR. So
Like a little mini concert.
a mini concert. So everybody was like, wow, Usher still got it. Usher versus Chris Brown. BS, don't do that. Don't do that. So the point of with this is Usher became a meme. So the meme, I was looking on Twitter and they talked about the Usher, the meme just got killed because I think it was governor or white lady from Illinois or New York. She used a meme. She used the Usher meme. So they said, okay, Black Twitter, that's it. Usher meme is dead. Use it no more.
Really?
Because she said it was something about gun rights. And then she said, oh, we talking about gun rights and watch the Republicans. And then you have the Usher talking about, watch this. And then she used it. So everybody was like, the death of the Usher meme. It's like, once white folks get to it, it's over with. You can't have nothing our own. Well, black folks actually took it kind of far, though. They really just went crazy and ham with it. They put it everywhere. They put it in relation to everything going on in the world. I need a sandwich. Watch this. They tell me I'm not good enough. Watch this. I'm like, okay, all right. they just going crazy. So have you seen that what is it? The trailer for the new Viola Davis movie. Viola Davis has a new movie coming. Has a new movie, and it's called The Warrior King, The Woman King. The Woman King, and the trailer is hot, people. You know, I'm gonna play a little snippet because I don't want to get banned, shadow banned. I'm gonna play a little snippet of the trailer. If I can share it. I can. I think I can. There it is.
Fight or we die.
Guess I'm not sure. I guess I couldn't share it. Sorry, people. So basically it's a true story, and it's basically the king of what country, but he got women to fight in his army. And they're saying that the women in this movie is a true story, but they are basically the blueprint of the Dora Milaje from Black Panther. Basically, that's what they were. She's not really the king, but she is, you know, she runs the army. They run most ruthless. Basically, the word Amazons came from them, you know, because there's no such thing as an Amazon woman, you know, and you got the Amazon forest, but no Amazons that are warriors and live in the Amazon like Wonder Woman. So basically, Wonder Woman and the Dora Milaje all came from these real life women that's coming out. And the movie comes out in September.
What year did this take place?
It was like right before colonization.
Okay.
Right, they were trying to colonize, and they were fighting off the colonization of them trying to take, you know. So they said, okay, the Dutch. I think they were fighting the French army. They were trying to take them. So I think it comes out in September. It's gonna be a good movie, people. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. So,
Can we talk about the Usher thing again?
yes, let's go back to the Usher thing. Tell me what you want to say. What?
Talk about is this thing about Usher and Chris Brown?
Usher.
Going back and forth about who beat who. A lot of people talk about Chris Brown, and a lot of people talk about Usher. I just know that would be an excellent versus to see.
Why would it be an excellent verse? Tell me this. I'm trying to figure out.
Just two of the best R&B artists we got.
You think so?
Usher got.
I'm not mad at Chris Brown, and Chris Brown has some good songs.
Yeah.
You know, and Usher did his thing. You know, I guess because I'm not.
You know, R&B person.
No, I'm an R&B person. I'm an old school R&B person.
Okay.
So Usher and Chris Brown in a versus, it'll be the vocals. Would they match up? Does Chris Brown have the Usher vocals?
Let me talk to a real R&B diva.
She talked to a real R&B person. Why?
We talk to somebody that really knows music.
What you want to ask me?
I was talking about the Usher and Chris Brown, if they would have a versus, how good that would be.
So this is what I'm gonna say. So, Chris Brown has more hits than Usher. I'm sorry.
Chris Brown has more his Usher?
He
You
does.
think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Chris Brown has put out more albums than Usher.
Oh, okay.
So you got to think, after he had like the big success where he was kind of like a pop crossover artist,
Mhm.
he had like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 albums. Like he had a bunch of albums that came back to back to back to back, and then off of every single album, he had at least 3 to 4 hits.
Mhm.
And then he turned around and did a lot of collaborations with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
So Usher, he didn't really do a lot of collaborations. He did some, but he didn't do as many.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So that's where Chris Brown kind of killed him, because number one, he got more albums out. Number two, he's younger.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been in the industry quite as long, and he still got a long longevity because he's still in his late 20s, I think.
Chris?
Nah, Chris in his 30s.
So he about what, 31, 32?
Something
Right,
like
but he's in his early 30s. Usher is 45. No, 43. I'm
43
sorry.
because you said because you cussed me out there.
He's 43, so that's a 10-year difference.
Yeah.
Usher on the downswing. Chris
Point,
Brown is on the upswing.
yeah. My only point is that it would be a good version for people for fans to see. And it's only 20 songs, I think.
I think a good mashup between if Usher was to go on to Versus, he need to go on with Neo. That's who he need to go on with.
Would the vocals match up though?
Yes, Neo can sing. And so pound for pound, I feel like they kind of in the same genre. They kind of do the kind of like the same style. I feel like pound for pound, they got like similar amounts of hits, similar amounts of collaborations, but where Neo kills him is his writing. So if he go back and say, well, I wrote all of this stuff, then that's a different story.
Yeah, because Usher's not a writer.
Right.
Usher's not a songwriter because most of his hits come from somebody else.
Right.
Babyface.
It would have been good, but I think a
But
better.
I don't think you go. They 2020. It's 2020, so I don't think it's gonna be like I ran out of songs. You have 20 songs. I have 20 songs. You get 20 of your best songs, and we go.
I mean, Usher had a lot of good songs. Like, I'm not hating on Usher at all because he got some of my favorite jams for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But from the jump, Chris Brown had a lot of hits, like back to back to back to back. Remember, Usher had like either one or two albums before he got big.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got big when he got with Jermaine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and started when he started doing My Way, but there was an album,
one album that Diddy produced.
What he did with Puff Daddy, and that really didn't do nothing. But remember, on Chris Brown's first album, he had like 4 mainstream hits.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that for that.
Me too. I still be bumping the first album, man.
Didn't talk to you.
You look. You can thank Sean the Pen Garrett for Chris Brown's success.
Yeah,
because he had that crazy pen for him for the first couple of albums, and then he just took off from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have to say if I was gonna match 2 people up, it would be Usher and Neo. They both live in Atlanta, so what's up, guys? What's up? Can we get a Usher versus? Can we get a Usher?
I don't think
Neo
lives in Atlanta. I think Usher and Neo both in LA. I don't think they live in LA. Well, they bi-coastal.
Look, they always ATL.
One of my favorite. Robin said one of my favorite songs on that album was "Poppin'."
Oh, that was my jam. She keep it on and popping.
Whatever.
Yes.
So let's hear. So Jeffrey, you know who Ja Morant is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ja Morant was in a restaurant.
Pass.
So that story is boring. So that's a good heartwarming story. It's not a good story.
Pass.
Not a heartwarming story.
Let's talk about Wendy. What's going on with her?
So Wendy Williams, her show was canceled, officially canceled because she kept telling everybody, "Oh, I'll be back. And then Sherry Shepherd got her show. So they officially canceled her. Her last show was 2 weeks ago on a Friday. She didn't even show up. They didn't even do they did a retrospective with the videos of her, but they didn't do her. And after they canceled her show, they scrubbed all her social media.
So you think she's salty?
Yes, she is. She said something. She did say so. She said, "I'm just doing a podcast. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to do a podcast. I got phone numbers of everybody, and I can do whatever I want. And I don't have to be an everyday thing. I don't have to be every day." And I can.
Long time she been in the business.
I was watching a documentary on clubs in New York and some dances, and Wendy Williams, I don't know what she did with surgery, but she actually looked good back in the day. I don't know what she did with all that surgery and stuff. She had to get her boobs done or whatever, but she looked crazy now. But she's a little bit like a decent.
ladies who got plastic surgery.
Lil Kim.
They looked so cute back in the day.
Lil Kim said she had low esteem, low self-esteem. Oh no, this is a story I wanted to talk about. Method Man. So Method Man did an interview talking about low self-esteem and not knowing the person he was. He said he was at a concert back in the day when Destiny Child was performing, you know, some rock or Clapton, a few people was there, and Destiny Child was there, and they went to a concert venue. So he said he walked down to say hey to Destiny Child and them. So he walked down, was standing behind them, and said, "Hey, what's going on?" He said they didn't even turn around and acknowledge him.
What?
He said they didn't turn around and acknowledge him, but he said in his mind he felt disrespected because I'm Method Man at the time. I'm Wu-Tang. I'm like, y'all can't even turn around and say hey.
Yeah.
So later on that day, I guess some of their manager brought him over and said, "Hey, this is Beyonce, Kelly, Latavia, Tanya from Destiny Child. They want Latoya. They want Latavia, Toya.
Who's Tanya?
They want to meet you, Method Man." And Beyonce reached her hand out to shake Method Man's hand, and he's like, "Nah, go on with that Hollywood shit. I ain't messing with y'all." But then he said it in the interview that in my mind, I had low self-esteem on who I was, not realizing they didn't even hear me when I came up to them from the back to say, "Hey, what's up? I'm Method Man." And then I thought about it as being disrespectful. They being Hollywood, which they really just didn't even hear me, didn't even see me. So he was like talking about that, and he's like trying to apologize. Destiny Child to this day.
So what? They don't mess with him?
That he said they probably don't because of the way he disrespected them when he's like, "Oh, I don't fuck with y'all with that Hollywood shit." He said that to their face.
Dang.
When they was Destiny Child, low self-esteem. They're saying that. I read the article with Lil Kim, why Lil Kim looks the way she does. Have y'all seen Lil Kim?
Yeah.
Lately,
the BT Wars.
she looked like something was wrong with her.
She looked like the leprechaun from the Leprechaun movies. But she said that's her self-esteem. She said guys used to always tell her she didn't look that good, and they know she never kept a
She
date.
was cute.
She was.
Man, I remember that poster. I wanted that.
That's what everybody remember that
With
poster.
the legs open. Oh, okay.
So people nowadays, you gotta think about this low self-esteem and doing all the plastic surgery. I'm like, what is going on? It's like
She
plastic
look
surgery,
crazy with that big
the
old
Brazilian
booty.
butts and the liposuction.
BBL pandemic going on.
Oh boy, is it?
Everybody
Really?
gets it. I mean, I ain't mad at it, but everybody.
But do they feel real? I mean, I wonder how they feel. Like, I just want to
I
squeeze
mean, I guess
one.
it's like your fat. It's your fat transfer, right? The BBL is so they
I don't
transfer
know. So they transfer from your
from
stomach
your
to your
waist,
from your gut to your butt.
Somebody tell me.
So it's your so it should
You
feel
transferring from your gut to
yeah,
your butt.
Yes, from your butt to your gut.
For your butt to your gut.
I
But
mean,
I guess
your
From
gut
your
to-
gut to your
from
butt.
I think some of them they're probably tough because you got to think about if you didn't have no butt and they transferred it, they got to stretch the skin that's in your butt, so it gets tighter. It's like a balloon. It's like the balloon soft. You start blowing into it, it gets bigger and bigger. It gets tighter.
Is that an educated guess?
It'd be hard.
That's an educated guess.
Well, I mean, he's been married 15 years,
Well,
so
look.
you know it's an educated guess.
I'll find out for y'all. I'm gonna everybody out there. Let me feel y'all butt.
Yeah, BBL's strip club.
Education.
Let's go to the strip club and do a
Educational
educational
purposes
research.
only.
for
We
for
tryna
educational
get a
research
We
only.
tryna
Educational
And then
research.
you'll report back.
We'll report back of
And let us
BBLs.
know.
What
Okay.
are the BBLs?
So, women, what y'all think about that? Should married men go and do this type of research? Should they do this type of research?
They're doing it for their wives. Married men can do it for their wives. Say, hey, baby, don't get a
Strictly
BBL because it doesn't real. I don't like how it feels. Or yes, baby, go ahead and get one because it feels real good.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the strip club
There you go.
and test it out and let
There
y'all
you go.
ladies know, is the Brazilian butt lift worth it? I'm be like, hey girl,
Nope.
your butt look big. Is it a Brazilian butt lift? Hold on, let me touch it. Is it okay? All right. They'll be
Yes.
all right with it.
Yes, but when you keep eating, the fat cells think that
Who
the
says
fat
this?
in your ass is a gut and it keeps growing. What? That's what Nia said. Nia said yes, but when you keep eating, the fat cells think that fat in your ass is gut and it keeps growing. Really?
Oh,
Wow. That's interesting.
So the butt just keep getting bigger and
Big-
bigger and bigger.
Big if you keep eating food and it
Yeah.
takes the fat, goes straight to your butt.
And then I heard that it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Like,
Does it leak?
You won't.
Well, if you get it done right, it doesn't. If you don't get
But
that
why
fix,
K Michelle got rid of her butt?
because she said she had the at first it was too big, and I think she got the underground one.
Look stupid.
I thought it was leaking.
Oh, I don't know.
She has problem. Yeah, she was on what's that
They
show?
said people be having problems and they junk be leaking out there, you know,
Yeah,
out there
yeah. I heard that.
hiney.
Sometimes you have to get it drained.
Out there hiney. They be leaking.
But I
Like,
think those
girls
are the-
will be sitting down and they stand up and there be like a little stain on them.
You got to. Yeah, you got.
But that's the cheap ones I heard. It's the cheap
Yeah.
ones those people be getting. Those ones that they go and get it in the hotel room from the transvestites.
The
I'm tr-
hotel or what no, that was the ones where they was probably doing the collagen in the butt.
Yes, those are the ones. Yeah, I think
Not
those.
the Brazilian.
I think
butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift if you get them done right.
The one transvestite you're talking about, she went to jail. Or,
Yeah, because she killed a couple people.
Yeah, she was putting like fix a flat or something in people's butt.
Fix a flat.
Yeah.
Wow.
She
The
got life in prison. They killed her.
Yeah, because she was doing men and women. She wasn't just doing. She was.
Hotel room.
Yeah, the
Lay on
trans
bed.
the transgender
What
person
in the
was doing men
world?
and women,
Yeah.
and they killed a couple because
Yeah, lay on the bed
it
after
poisoned
she-
them.
and then put stuff in their
yeah, it poisoned them and killed.
I
them.
am so confused right now.
We
That
are
is
so
so
far off
crazy.
topics.
No, this is a great topic. We need to continue to talk about the
But
Brazilian butt lift.
Now it's much safer apparently
Because you go to the red doctor, the doctors, all the doctors do it now.
Just transfer fat from your stomach to your butt, and then.
So do they? I wonder, do they mold it? Like
Yeah.
if they transfer, like did they mold it? Like do you have to continuously get it molded?
So
Like or
what I found out is
Mm.
that right after surgery,
uh-huh,
you have to go to
like a massage therapist?
something like that, but they specialize in doing that. They have to massage you and make sure you everything. Because I think you wear something for a while that keeps
On
you
your
in
stomach,
shape.
okay, right,
Yeah, and then you go.
right, and
To
then
get
they
the
massage the stomach, but
Mhm.
then they massage the butt. So then
Yeah.
they shape the butt? Because
I think they
sometimes
do it
the
on
butt don't
surgery.
be shaped right. So
Some-
I'm
I
just
don't
trying
know.
to figure out.
Them the cheap doctors, I think they go.
Because I just feel like you know.
Yeah, like when they say, "Oh, I'm going to Dominican Republic get mine done," or "I'm going to Puerto Rico
Well, my
or
thing is, like,
Brazil to get it done."
you can't shape it like an apple. Like if the girl has a straight up and down body, right? Which there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some beautiful girls that are just straight up and down, don't really have like that
Yeah.
kind of Coke bottle,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And so you can't shape it like an apple. You got to kind of shape theirs out. You can't shape it like around. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks weird like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then if you got the apple, then you shape it like with the body. So like, who's doing the shaping? Because you know that makes a difference.
I've never seen one that looks natural.
That you
I've
know
never
of.
seen one
That you
no.
know of.
I've seen the one. Well, I guess because the ones I see is either Instagram models or the strippers, and they go overboard.
Mhm.
They just don't say, "I just need maybe just 1 inch. Let me get 1 inch. I just want
Well,
to.
you
I
know,
just want. My butt is flat like this.
My waist would be like this, and then my
Yeah, my butt is flat like this. I just want a little curve.
Well, my thing is, okay, you got to look at what you already got, and then you got to like improve upon what you already have. It's like, let's say if your butt is like fat at the bottom,
Mm.
you got to like shape it out at the top. You know what I'm saying? So that it have the curve at the top, and then it had the curve at the bottom. Like if you got a completely flat butt, then that's when you got to like try to figure out like what would the butt look like. You gotta do more imagination. I feel like if you have a flat butt.
But I think it doesn't go well. I don't understand, but maybe I think it's the whole feel. You got to have the butt to make the stomach flat because did you want the curve or feel?
Well, no, the
for-
curve has to do with the shape of your waist and your hips.
So that's
not
why they
really
do
your
that
butt.
the waist trainer things.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not really the Coke bottle shape doesn't come from how big your butt is. It comes from your waist being smaller than your hips.
Mm,
So just think about it. If your waist is, let's say, a 36,
mhm,
and then your hips are like a 40.
mhm.
So your waist is going to be smaller and your hips are going to come out a little bit bigger. But what they're trying to do is make the butt bigger and stretch the butt out further, but then the hips are still straight. So you got to add the fat to the hips as well to
Mhm.
really create the curve.
well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All around the sides.
Right. Exactly.
We need a BBL doctor.
Yeah, we need to find somebody to get on live,
Maybe
online, come into the studio,
One.
get
I know
somebody
y'all know
that does
one.
BBLs, or somebody who's got one done.
I
to
know you
come
know
on.
somebody that got one done.
Would they rather talk about freely though? That's the question. Do they want to talk about it freely on air?
Right.
About
and
the
then there's
BBLs.
the horror stories
Mhm.
or the side effects that women never talk about. Really,
Didn't
like
Kanye's mom died from doing that?
For not
from
BBL.
doing too much surgery.
She was getting a whole bunch of
surgery.
plastic surgery at one time. I think she
So
was getting like a tummy
dysmorphia.
tuck,
Yeah.
a BBL.
And they
She was
told
getting
her
fresh.
don't do nothing else, and she was like, "You gonna do it?"
Yeah,
They killed her.
yes. The bad doctor. I don't know what, but she had money. Why couldn't she go to like one of the good? Well, yeah, okay, that's what happened. She wanted to keep getting it done,
And they told her no.
and a good doctors told her no. So she went to a shady doctor that killed her on the table.
She went overseas.
No, she
I
got
don't
killed.
know.
No, it was a shady doctor here. It was somebody who's in the United States, but no, but I think a reputable doctor that she could afford because she had the money because her son was making sure she was straight. But she had money because she was a professor.
But my thing is, guys, be happy with what you got.
It's a mental disorder, I think. It's a mental disorder.
My thing is, okay, yeah. Do I want to be thinner? Absolutely. Do I want a smaller waist? Absolutely. But I love myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to change anything about my face or nothing like that. Like, I feel like I'm beautiful in my own skin. Big, skinny, little, fat, thick, whatever. And Dwayne made sure that I felt that way always.
Well, and that's a good thing. Some people want reassurance that they are beautiful, but some people, no matter.
I need it all the time. I be like, okay, you don't think I look good? He be like, yeah, man.
But there are some people out there, no matter how much you tell them, oh, you're beautiful the way you are, you're beautiful the way you are, I love you the way you are, they just don't see it. So it's a mental thing, and they feel like, okay, I really got to change because I don't look right. Because the worst one is the one on Guinness Book of Records, the woman who had 100 and some surgeries to look like a Barbie doll.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one that's bad. Or the girl that got kicked off the flight just recently because she had she got like 36 F or triple G's. Yeah, she got like triple G's. Yeah, she looks super disproportionate. I was like, well, how you don't topple her over? These are Instagram up, so it makes no sense. But then LaShawn was like, what do they think? What do y'all think when they say they meant 36, 24, 36 in the brick house? I was like, well, sometimes. But people, you got to be happy. People got to be happy with who they are.
Right.
I'm happy with who I am.
Well, that's 36, 24, 36.
Yeah. I'm happy with who I am and where I look. I would like to lose some weight and get back into, workout like football shape or track shape. But sometimes it's possible, sometimes not. People do it.
He was fine, y'all. He's still fine, but he was fine, y'all. Let me tell you.
Speaking of working out, do I have the video for us to show?
Huh?
Somebody went ham on their video on Facebook. Did you see the video?
Ooh.
I'm talking about the person in camera number 3 right there.
What?
Did you see the video, people? If you haven't, please go to Clark Shave or go to Jeffrey the Great and please check out the video of the reel of somebody going crazy.
What was he doing?
Going crazy in the gym. I'm going to try to pull it up before we can. It's on Facebook. I'm gonna try to pull it up. But if y'all
if you just want to see like a good workout.
If y'all haven't
Jeffrey need to be my personal trainer. Jeffrey need to be my personal trainer. He been working out in the gym since before me and Dwayne got married, man.
There it is. Okay, let me see.
Jeffrey, you gonna train me?
Booty bone naked.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get it to play properly now. So this is my our co-host, Mr. Jefferson, on his workout.
Why do I work out so much? It started off because I was insecure. Now I just want to look good, booty bone naked. Y'all gonna have that fight my demons bullshit. I just want to look good when I'm slanging that motherfucker. Fuck out of here with that other shit. I'm gonna keep it real.
That's what our co-host put up there, people. Did y'all see that? That's what our co-host, that one right there on screen. That's what he put up there.
Listen, I ain't mad at him.
He ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at him. He made sure that body stays tight, okay?
He said, "What?" He said, "He but the audio, even though that's not him, the audio is hilarious. I just feel like looking good, booty butt naked. That's it. I don't care what y'all they might say.
Jokester always.
He made me a
It did start off without insecure, but now I'm gonna look good.
oh yes, Dante. These people are probably dealing with some type of trauma or deep insecurities when it comes to doing all these surgeries, and I hate it for them. I hate it for them, but you know that's the motto for today because we've ran our time. I want to say to everybody: love yourself for who you are. Love your friends and family who they are, where they are, and how they look. You know, nobody's perfect in this world. And if you are, your name is not Jesus Christ. You're not the Lord Savior. You know, you're not perfect. So love your people for who they are and how they look. And be happy with yourself. And you'll be happy with the world. What y'all got to say?
Who, me?
Yes, y'all. I'm gonna individually. I'm gonna give you an individual count. Go ahead, Shantae. You got your individual count.
So what I would say is beauty is only skin deep. It eventually fades away. What real beauty is on the inside. And so many people forget that when they're out in the club looking for the best looking something, because technically they could be hit by a car tomorrow and their face could be toe up. And so what's inside is what's really going to sustain them going through and through and through. And I met some of the most amazing, wonderful people who I didn't necessarily feel attracted to, but they were very, very wonderful. However, you can never judge a book by its cover. So you just never know. Beauty fades away, as my mom always says to me.
Mm-hmm. Preach. LaShawn says preach. Jefferson, you got the last word. What you got to say?
You know, I wouldn't always this attractive.
What the hell?
No, I'm just playing.
No, you not.
I'm just playing.
Oh!
I am not conceited.
No,
But
he's not.
Yeah, she's right. You know, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Somebody like me though. You know, I mean, like beauty is skin deep, so be mindful of who you make fun of and talk about. But people,
You can't help how you look.
can't help how you look. Some of the most beautiful people on the inside. They're the most beautiful people you could ever meet. And people want to sit there and judge somebody on the way they look, and they're insecure and they don't want to go. I used to get made fun of, the way I look, but you know what?
I did too.
And it's just,
Yep. Big ears, small ears.
Yeah.
So be mindful of who you talk about. Because people can hurt. People hurt, and suicide rate is really high. You never know what people are going through. So
Yeah.
There you go. Be mindful. Gotcha, Jefferson. That's our show, people. We appreciate all 10 of y'all hanging with us and coming in. Our numbers are getting up there, I guess, because I promoted the show earlier today and said that we were going to be on live. Let everybody know we were back. So Dante said, get someone that makes you laugh. That's always a good thing. That's always laughter is the key to the soul. So I appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out with us every Thursday night. We will be back next week, and then after that, we'll be on hiatus for 2 weeks.
We will?
We'll be on hiatus 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Well, yeah, 2 weeks.
Why is it 2 weeks?
Because we're on vacation and then back to school.
Huh? Why are we going to be on hiatus that week? Oh, okay.
Don't you have a special occasion going on that week? Don't you have people coming in town that week?
I mean, I do, but they could come hang out with us on the show.
Lord, trying not to put your business out there, but I was like, okay.
Yes, my birthday's coming up, y'all. You're going to get the invitation. It is going to be a themed party.
Can I put you on camera first? Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. I am having a birthday party, and it is going to be a themed 90s singers party.
Oh, 90s singers. Hold on, you said
90s
90s party, not 90s singers.
Singers or rappers.
90s singers are rappers. I'm coming just to Jodeci.
Oh Lord! And so I cannot wait to see y'all's
I
outfits.
can't wait neither. You told me that.
Yes, yes.
Not Michael Jackson's not 90s, Jeffrey.
And when I get ready to reveal who I'm gonna be, I do not expect anybody to dress the way I'm going to be dressed. So just stay tuned. Listen to the Three Clarks podcast.
Next week, we'll be on next
I'll
week.
let y'all know who I plan to be, so y'all get y'all other outfits together. Okay, love you.
So y'all got 3 weeks. Y'all
Y'all
got
got 3 weeks to get y'all junk together.
So she said a 90s rappers and R&B singers
Themed party.
So if y'all plan on coming as a group, y'all about to get y'all people together.
Y'all better get y'all people together.
All right, we are the Three Clarks, and we appreciate y'all hanging out with us every Thursday night. Like I said, we'll be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. I am Dwayne.
I'm Shantae.
I'm Jeff.
And we are the Three Clarks, and we catch y'all next week. Peace.